Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Kevin Durant. Joel Embiid is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Carter in at the 2. And for the Thunder, we've got Jason Tatum. Mitchell out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's James in at the 3. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Carter. And the layup falls.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Kevin Durant.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Tatum. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James outside. Up top, Tatum. From deep. Rebound, Toronto. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
The 3 from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And James puts up a deep 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
Outside Tatum from the high post. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Worthy pulls it down. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Carter. Yep, that one goes. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Now here's Mitchell. James outside. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Oklahoma City. Adebayo's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo outside. Jokic with a screen on Embiid. Here's Antetokounmpo. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Inside. Floats one, and down it goes. 2 points.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Toronto calls time here. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Toronto making a switch here. 1:52 left to play in the first. To the wing on the left. Bird, that's good.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
And it's Jokic missing. Adebayo passes to Bird. Outside Carter. Takes it inside. Basket's good. Carter's got 6.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
For 3, Durant. And he buries his first look.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so here is Toronto, trailing by 2. Outside Hardaway. Carter, the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Bird. Now here's Hardaway. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Hardaway. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
James with the ball. Down low. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Free throws good from Durant. Outside Hardaway. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Anthony in at small forward.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now, here is James. That one no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Sprewell. Second shot opportunity. Anthony misses. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Curry. And here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Here's Hardaway. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And again, Toronto, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. James outside. Deflected. Here's Sprewell. Brunson defending, and he dunks it down.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up, an easy liftoff.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Mitchell's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Substitution on the court.
Towns finds Brunson. From deep, Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. To the paint. He nails it, and we're tied.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Brunson passes to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Hardaway from the arc. Worthy passes to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Here's Carter. No good, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Towns passes to Mitchell. Tatum a screen on Carter. The three from Mitchell. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Carter's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They get it again. A deep 3. He can't get it to go. Toronto trails by 4. The 3, Hardaway knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Mitchell, to the inside. Tipped! Hardaway against James. Right side, Durant. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's tipped. 54 seconds left in the first half. KD won't be stopped. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to James. Outside Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Hardaway. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the pass to Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw misses. Jokic is checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. Stolen by Jokic. Now, here is James. Tightly guarded. Yep, count it.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And here's Curry for 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And James puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Toronto leading by 3. James is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell in a shooting guard. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And a deep 3 from Curry. The offensive rebound. Worthy passes to Sprewell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Curry. The 3. Chef Curry cooking it up from the corner.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is off. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Curry. James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from...
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Durant against James. Back to Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Pass to Carter.
Hey, come around, come around.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. On the attack, Carter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Home team ball.
Now Mitchell. He has 6. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
On the wing, Curry. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Jokic. Into the lane.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Mitchell. They get it back. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Oklahoma City. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Toronto. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. drops in the three. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oklahoma City trails by 12, and Mitchell launches it from deep. Rebound, Toronto. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Embiid into the lane. Carter finds Adebayo, and here's Curry for 3. That shot, no good. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So, at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
James deciding where to go with it. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Takes a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Raptors. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Anthony, and it's Adebayo in the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Carter. Over Mitchell. Carter can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 17-point game. Here's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
To the paint. Worthy passes to Adebayo. Here's Sprewell. Back to Carter. Goes up at the stripe. Towns with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. A great drive by Mitchell.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Timeout called, Raptors. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Carter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Raptors had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Tatum showing off the strength.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So for Oklahoma City, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. James comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Brunson to the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Toronto leading by 10. Sprewell passes to Curry. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Right side, Tatum. James passes to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. James with the rebound. Oklahoma City trails by 10. Tatum finds James. Back to Tatum. Here's Jokic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Sprewell. Back to Anthony. James with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's rejected. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Toronto making a switch here. James outside. Tries to spin move. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Toronto making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And that one falls for Carter. And here's Mitchell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Second team foul.
Oklahoma City trails by 15. It's stolen by Curry.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The kick to Tatum. Jokic with a screen on Adebayo. There's Tatum with the 3. That's tipped. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Toronto leading by 17. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Away team foul.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Durant for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Durant, the pass to Jokic. And Worthy pulls it down. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Outside Durant. Pass to Curry from downtown. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
3 points.
And the Raptors lead by 18.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Edwards finds Curry. From deep, Jokic nails it from 3.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
The three from Curry. He can't hit that time. And so Toronto takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.